got a fantastic matchup ready for you here. It is SKItLLeZ versus Based in our Hero series. These players throwing caution to the wind and just, queuing up classes right at the very start of the week. We got bans in already, Tuna.
Hmm.
We're going to have Leumer joining us on the cast very soon. He had to take a quick break, but he will be joining us shortly.
Like right
Um,
now.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
What's up,
Welcome
friend?
back, Leumer. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and throw the caster screen up here. We've got the bands already updated. So Tuna, why don't you walk us through these classes here?
Yeah, so SKItLLeZ banned Base's Paladin and Base banned SKItLLeZ Shaman. So SKItLLeZ tonight from NoProsHere will have his Demon Hunter, Warlock, Warrior taking on Base from Dab with her Rogue Shaman Warrior. Um, Now, if I'm looking at this, Based has the three arguably strongest classes in Hearthstone right now, left unbanned and untouched. So out the gate, I have to give it to Based, but Warlock can do some spicy things, and Demon Hunter has two different major styles that can possibly come in here and fight off some of these top classes here. So I'm curious to see what SKItLLeZ is going to do, but just based on classes off rip, this match is 100% on SKItLLeZ, his gameplay, and what he exactly brought in this Warlock and Demon Hunter to counteract this Rogue Shaman Warrior of Based.
Awesome. Yeah, and thoughts, Lemur? What do you think we might see for queue orders here, or at least the lead off from these players,
You
given
want me
these
to tell him to go?
bans?
Man.
Yeah, actually, we can have them get underway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have
Go
them
for
Send
it.
the message.
Honestly, to be frank with you, I don't know. I
Nice.
don't know what they're going to queue. This being Hero Series, it's very advantageous to not do random queue order. From what I've heard from talking to a lot of players. Whereas in Legacy, a lot of times you can randomize your queue order and work out well. I tried to get BrushyTuna this last week to randomize with me in a specific way, but he denied me the joy of randomization.
I wasn't playing 3 mirror matches, all right?
Well, we won't have to
but
speculate for long because the players are in the match right now. Let's get to it. We've got
All right, Ron.
SKItLLeZ on the bottom, Based on the top, and it is SKItLLeZ with the Warlock, Based with a Shaman.
Yeah, and definitely this Evolve Shaman off rip. Ooh. Oh, this is No Hand Gamers Quest Warlock here from SKItLLeZ. This has been known to do decently well into the Shaman because of its extra AoE clears with the Crazy Nether Wings and the Twisting Nethers on top. But I'm curious on how this. Oh, he's got the Cthulhu in it too.
yeah,
Okay.
it looks like a pretty standard Evolve Shaman list on the side of Based as well, going the coaster route.
Yep.
Yeah, he going spicy already. You love to see it.
Yeah, my deck tracker didn't flip out when Base queued up her list, so I assume it's my list.
That's a pretty good way to
Yeah.
figure that out.
Base with double weapon already in hand with Horde Pillager. We're just looking for some of those board flood minions here for Base, and she is off to the races. All right, there's one of them.
Going ahead for the novice tier, get that card draw in, and hopefully corrupt that Pitmaster the next turn. So you said you were familiar with this No Hands Gamer list on the side of SKItLLeZ, Tuna. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah. So this is a lot of like the old style quest lock from last meta. If those people remember it. The top end is mainly just Cthulhu. There's still an Alexstrasza in there, but it's just filled with a bunch of board clears and menus to help draw you cards pretty much to get through your Cthulhu and combo out your opponent. I think there might be a DQA in here still. There's definitely Zephyrus, but I don't know. I'm curious on if he followed the exact 30 or not. But yeah, this list is like, hey, is there an AoE card in Warlock? Okay, I'm gonna put in my like,
that is in the list.
yeah. I'm curious if he teched in sticky fingers or weapon removal because I know No Hands was going back and forth of adding them and taking them out and adding them and taking them back out. So that's another one that I'm curious about within
We do
SKItLLeZ
see
list.
the sticky figures coming on the side of Based, not on the side of SKItLLeZ first. But this plays a pretty standard Quest Shaman line. We're going to go ahead and evolve our Dread Corsair, as well as corrupt that Pitmaster in hand. Based is looking in a pretty good spot, but we see a Whole lot of board clear on the side.
Yeah, what is this? Double School Spirit, another wing, 2 Nether Wings, a Dark Skies. So yeah, Skittles is set up for a ton of board clears, and we got a plot twist in case we need to get rid of this hand for whatever reason. But here's the first real test here for Skittles: is this the Rail Coaster Evolve?
Ooh, hitting 2 Death Rattle minions is not bad on the side of based.
Yeah, at least one draws a card. That's the main one. The one is kind of relevant, but the drawing card's huge to help you with your reload.
I've seen worse Nucks.
First, we draw the Nooks. Then we equip the Nooks. Then we head on with the Nooks. Yeah, School Spirits and Dark Skies real big here for Skittles. With a plethora of board clears in the back. So his next turn, Skittles can go coin School Spirits in another wing, and it should clear up most boards that base can produce this turn.
Unfortunately for Skittles, Based has one of the stronger options, being able to use the Horde Pillager alongside the Rabbit to present a pretty beefy board.
Oh, that's actually disgusting to see. That's such a huge role because most of Warlock's AoE clears are based on is your health low enough? And Mech being able to live through a turn could just make some of these evolves and make some of these minions just stick more, making it way more difficult for Skittles to do anything about it.
That's a scary minion. Do you think it prompts the Netherwing Netherbreath?
It might, but at the same time,
He's dead.
I was gonna say if you're using your Netherwing here in that way, you're just putting yourself up to a lot of counter lethals from base side.
Yeah, so I think I would have liked to seen the coin from Skittles first if he's running a Caladan in his list. Obviously not knowing. Wow, he got coin back anyways. Obviously not knowing full list. Can't really tell.
Do soul fragments count as cards drawn for the quest?
Yep. Because it draws you an additional card.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
The only problem with it is, there's an Asari Broodmother, so the spectate bug is still alive.
Yeah, people stopped running the card.
Yeah.
We did
spectate bug.
This was not a bad turn for Skittles. We did complete our quest. We were able to put a 6/6 body on the board that should let us live through this turn. Do all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, so for those who are wondering, the backwards card is the 6-mana Ansari Broodmother. 6 mana 4/6. Whenever it's drawn, gain 4 health. It also has taunt. Yeah, Base is going to use this broomstick here to clear through the taunt and push some major damage.
The Amet is absolutely massive, like you said.
Yeah.
We are going to see the attack. There was a world in which you don't attack because you think the 7 health minions just live through any board clears that might happen.
No, you still attack because you should roughly still have a ton of health on the board, and the extra damage push from the weapons is needed. Because if Base is also aware of this list, it runs things like Moarg Netherbreath for huge heal combos.
If it's a Moarg Netherbreath, it's also single target though, so it's not something.
That's true, but if you go Moarg Netherbreath, you go back to 30. So
yeah.
And it should allow Skittles to live through a turn if he chooses that combo. But right now we have no dragon in hand. This Netherbreath doesn't do anything, or this Netherwing doesn't do anything. Really, this whole hand does not do anything. And tapping the Twisting Nether might be your only option here.
Yeah, Based is in a tap into second Nether Breath might prompt some living here.
Yep.
Into first Nether Breath rather. We are gonna see a Mortal Coil come in.
Yeah, Mortal Coil because a 3 health minion.
And then go ahead
Or
and
4 health.
down the Lurker. Yep.
I like this play. Give the opportunity of maybe plot twist his hand away. Yeah, his hand is garbage. I'm looking for Twisting Nether here to clean up the next board. Another Ansari Broodmother drawn. Ow.
Hopefully never played. So
Another Ansari Broodmother. And Tour Guide. Tour Guide is huge though, because it allows you to go Tour Guide, tap, and possibly find your Twisting Nether as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
not looking good for Skittles right now.
No, he's really gonna need this Twisting Nether here
I wonder what
fast.
those other 2 cards in hand are.
Well, Ron, they're both Dino Tamer brands.
Nice.
A lot of bursts coming out of Skittles.
Doomsayer?
16.
Doomsayer for Skittles? Doomsayer for Skittles?
That's probably the out.
Oh, the Imprison Antaean.
That is a
Oh,
huge
he hit the
evolve.
Twisting Nether too.
The Imprison Antaean living here is very,
Yeah.
very bad.
But, I mean, Skittles did hit the Twisting Nether that he needed to hit.
Yeah.
So that was huge.
Suppose in terms of RNG, you take those.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I mean,
you still found the Nether. You were dead otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, he's still kind of upset that this Antaean's going to wake up and probably kill him. But...
Yeah, especially
We'll
because
see.
base can like generate such a good board, even through
Oh my
that board play.
goodness.
Wow.
This is some pretty nasty evolves here for base. Sense Demon's not going to do it. All 4 of your demons have been seen. Polkelt's not going to do it. That should just be game. Plays a Broodmother. So our spectate would know it's there, folks. But Ron can't see it.
Oh, I think that may have already glitched it out.
Can you see it?
Once
It'll
once
also
the
glitch it out on my
Broodmother gets
screen.
played, it yeah.
Yeah, you can't see it though, right?
No, like we can't see anything else happen. I
Oh,
have to
yeah,
leave
yeah.
spectate.
Silly
I
Skittles.
think that means that based won, but we will try to go back in just in case there's a chance to actually like see this game not being over yet. But it's a classic spectate bug right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
base played Fireheart and
I came back in just in time to see
hit concede.
Skittles have the concede there. Okay, so
All right.
we'll switch over to the screen here, back to the caster screen. We've got the Warlock is eliminated from Skittles. This being Hero Series, basedinc will queue up the Shaman again. What do we see next from Skittles, do you think?
Man, it's probably going to be the Warrior, to be honest.
I think I agree.
Just because you got the Brawl potentials. Maybe it's ETC. Maybe he has the potential to ETC combo. Yeah, so we do see the Warrior. I think this is his best choice.
This is the scariest part about Shaman being left up in Hero Series. It just has such sweet potential. We could easily see a 3-0 here, but hopefully for Skittles' sake, that is not the case.
So this doesn't look like a full control from Skittles. Maybe a Silas OTK slammed in here somewhere, but it's definitely on the more controlling aspect with that double Blade Storm being seen in the mulligans. So probably no ETC combo here. So, but we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Oh, it's Cthulhu as well. Did he bring all Cthulhu decks? I can 100% see Skittles do that.
I will say, from what I've seen statistics-wise, the Cthulhu variant of this deck has performed the worst on ladder, but that does not necessarily mean that it will perform the worst in a base-specific line.
Yeah, you can't really base a lot of ladder lineup stuff to tournament settings because it's just like ladder is so wide variance where tournament you're able to be like, this is what I'm targeting and I know I'll be able to get that target off type deal. So
however, with Hero Series, with targeting being even harder than in Legacy, so at least have some statistics to back you up. But we do see Skittles go for the Ankar on turn 3 as expected. Going to go ahead and get his Pirate engine started up.
We hit the Race Skipper. That's huge. So we got Race Skipper Armor Smith to start combo. If the board's weak enough to maybe clear it and draw some cards off these Battle Rage. But it's just we also see the Barrel Shield Slam that can clear a big nasty board as well. So Skittles is sitting kind of pretty right now. With
do you think we're gonna see the Sticky Fingers in this list?
Yeah, I assume there's at least 1 or 2 Sticky Fingers in this list.
It's always interesting to me when people run the tech cards alongside Cthulhu because that naturally means you draw them less.
Yeah, I think Skittles did not mean to do that. I think he thought he had 1 more mana or coin, because I think he wanted the Battle Rage there because base is on coin and she has weapon in hand. So throwing this out like this just seemed weird.
Using a skipper in this matchup as well when it's one of your premier board clears is very rough.
I wouldn't say premier. In this matchup, a lot of times it's gain a ton of armor. and try to survive extra turns.
100%. But with Bear off in hand, it is absolutely premier.
That's true. But we do have the Shield Slam for the Bear off. So I did like the idea of using this to draw cards here with the Battle Rage, but I don't know. I think I would have waited a turn and seen what base did on her first possible weapon turn here.
Yeah. What's your take on it, Ron?
I thought it was very interesting to see Based also think long and hard, do I swing this weapon or not? It's very iffy on Skittles' side here to throw out this, but also
There's sticky
maybe
fingers.
expecting that was going to happen, and what a huge pickup. Probably just trying to set up for a little bit more card draw, take a gamble, didn't quite pay off, but Sticky Finger paid off nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love
Ooh,
holding the weapon swing, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually like a one of bulwark. Okay. And sword eater. Is it always gonna burn? No, we're up to 9 cards. Okay, good. Are we shield slamming something, or do we not care if we burn?
That's just burning a card, doesn't care.
Oh, Cartoon Defender though is a very good evolve.
It's always very scary to burn a card with a Cthulhu deck, because if it off chance is one of those pieces, you're just out your win condition. But in this matchup,
No, your matchup is somehow stick like a Rattlegore late after clearing the board, and then Rattlegore beats him down.
Yep.
You don't have time to do silly Cthulhu things. Oh, Kargath Blade Fist. See if Base still wants to use the broomstick here to clear this board. She does.
It looks like she does.
Yep. This shield block's not that bad of a burn. Still sad that we burned a card, but maybe Skittles thought he was fine with this card and didn't care what he burned. Tough to say though, without being in the mind of the player.
Absolutely. This board is quite threatening from base side, so we definitely are gonna see.
Is it 16 damage? Yeah.
I like the play from Based electing to trade the Mogashan over the Broom, prioritizing just a wider board over like preserving minion health. Very good for Shaman to keep as wide a board.
I was gonna say that just shows good evolved Shaman gameplay. Like she knows this deck.
I mean, Base knows all.
Base playing smart. What else is new?
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know. I was waiting for one of you two to actually say something smart. And be like, wow, Tuna, did you know this?
I didn't know that thing.
Oh, we're going to elect to double shield slam the 4 drops here. Okay.
That does take away our option of Barrow shield slam.
No, we picked up a shoot lackey off the quartermaster.
Oh, we did.
Bear of Bladestorm also works as a clear, and you get to keep a minion. So Skittles has quite a few options to clear any board.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, we can even go Bear of Eye of Cthulhu if you're feeling risky enough.
Spicy. Deck Tracker's still doing that thing, right? Base knows 100% that Skittles is holding Eye of Cthulhu if she is using Deck Tracker.
Deck Tracker, yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that bug.
Potentially not irrelevant, but probably not going to matter.
Like this play for Base, still able to get the Sea Giant out. But I mean, this is starting to turn around for Skittles here. We got the Barov clear to get rid of this board, and Base is down to just finding Horde Pillagers for weapons in the future.
Yeah, Fire Heart in hand is a really good thing to have when you're going to be running out of research as well. It can potentially generate some advantages, but it's looking rough.
That Blaine Decoy is going to pull the broom.
Yeah, what is this? 27 health, potential full clear from Skittles with Rattlegore and Merc to follow over the next 2 turns. Skittles, I think, is very happy in this position right now.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, if Base isn't able to make any kind of a big board next turn, Skittles 100% just like slams Rattlegore, and then we have the Merc in hand, right? Yeah, we have 1 mercenary in hand, so we can start capping this Rattlegore and start beating Base down.
I don't think he wants to play that Lackey, though, because that would pull the Merc, and that's not what you want to do, but
Yeah.
Skittles goes for it anyway. I thought maybe we'd see a Blade Storm.
I think Bladestorm was 100% better.
Maybe you
in that
just
spot.
don't need to copy Radical
yeah.
at this point.
Maybe it was just an overlook, thinking like, oh, like type deal. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like you see blatant decoy every day. Oh, that's a huge devolve for Skittles, actually. The Loot Hoarder. Not the best finds here off Fireheart. It's probably like Soul the Murloc when we stick our next board to try to stick something behind it. I could also see the argument for Feral Spirits. Just since our hand doesn't have anything, so Feral Spirits is at least some type of board.
Yeah, Feral Spirits is also the best choice into potentially
Earthquake.
drawing a Bogspine or a Horde Pillager.
That was not the pick I thought Base was going to take.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Luckily for Based, having the Revolve is a very clean answer to
Yeah.
Rattlegore.
Oh, her 8-drop's better.
Her 8-drop is quite a bit better.
Oh. Can we steal that?
That is an insane pickup. Skipper and Silas takes. Oh,
wait.
no.
Wait. Are you giving him the 8-8?
No. They're going to give the Silas.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe. Maybe. Which way? This way or that way, Skittles?
Which way?
I guess the Silas is fine. I don't know. I thought maybe you wanted to give Base the risky Skipper. But this is also probably a winning line.
Yeah. I mean, you have 2 8-8s. And you clear. Yeah.
You also could have given the Owl if you just like silenced your own Nephrodamus and silenced. You wanted to keep the Skipper in case.
True.
Oh, spell Lackey. Okay, that's huge.
With Earthquake in hand. You have Earth Shock? You have the Revolve already. Maybe Tidal Wave?
I just realized that Ron didn't put @live in the Discord. So let me do that real quick. Silly Ron.
Yeah, how could you, Ron?
It doesn't sound like me. Oh, wait. Yeah, it does.
100% sounds like you. Okay, we did take the Earth Shock.
Yeah, we are going to see the Earth Shock on the 8-8.
No?
Not this turn. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have lethal here?
16,
19, 26? No, okay. I was trying to do some like Eye of Cthulhu if it like all went face somehow.
Yeah. We will have lethal next turn though, if this board is allowed to stay.
This Earthquake's gonna be nice. It leaves nothing on the board with this Earth Shock. That's why Base held the Earth Shock. She was setting this up. Well played by Base, of course.
It would have worked out the same if she
We're off by 1 damage.
Except she was probably holding it in case a bigger threat came.
Yeah. We can kill him with Bulwark, maybe. Alright, so this is the line. You Eye of the Storm, punch face, quick Bulwark, punch her with Bulwark next turn.
Absolutely.
Yep. And Owl to get through a taunt, potentially. Or Ma. I mean, there's so many ways. Shaman very likely doesn't heal.
Skittles pointing out that it is in fact unusual to win.
We're gonna see a Bulwark lethal. Oh, maybe.
A Revolve.
Also, my favorite created by unknown entity card type invalid for Eye of Cthulhu.
Yes.
Hey, SKItLLeZ, thanks for subbing. Pow!
Let's go, sub.
Alright, and this is real sad news for Base. The Owl comes down, and Bulwark doing not authentic Bulwark things, taking lethal here. But Skittles able to tie this series up. And the worst part about Skittles winning here is we're probably seeing a long control or like a long warrior mirror here now. Because I don't think she's bringing the rogue.
Very much could happen. Although on the bright side, we don't just see a shaman RNG stomp.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sure. So there's an upside and downside.
Something interesting to note, Skittles was talking to me before this match and mentioned that Based is actually his final boss for reaching 550 PR.
Oh,
So
that's
talk about a
huge.
final boss here.
Yeah, that's huge, especially coming down to Based.
I would. That's the. Can I pick a
Based
different final boss?
with the big brain
Yeah.
play. Based bringing big warrior.
I mean, it makes sense though, right? Like, so
It
if you think they're bringing things to counter the shaman, right? Big warrior beats a lot of the things that counter shaman because they're
Yeah.
control-y aspect decks. So this,
Huge brain on Based.
I love it. Both players going so spicy here.
yeah,
Skittles already having that Quest Warlock, which I gotta say I'm also glad is eliminated so we don't have more spectator bugs.
Yep, 100%.
nice. Skittles doing classic control warrior things. Turn 1, pass the turn. Turn 2, hit the button. Turn 3, maybe we'll do something. But Base is doing
Solid.
something for sure with these live wire lances. Picking up some lackeys.
Also keeping that armor count on Skittles down, denying any possible shield slam things.
And this is the first clue, right? This is the first moment for Skittles where
Yeah.
he's like, wait a minute. Livewire
This
lands.
is big warrior. This is where your heart of a control warrior sinks a little bit into your
Skittles could be
skull.
thinking big warrior. Skittles could also be thinking Enrage warrior still plays the live wire lances as well.
Not really. A lot of the top lists don't play it anymore.
The ETC variants don't. The pure variant that
Yeah,
DABBB has.
it's still possible
sure.
that it could be something other than Big Warrior. It does seem like the biggest clue though is it's likely Big Warrior when you see
Absolutely.
Livewire.
As Leumer yawns real big.
I do.
All right,
He's
another
getting
lackey.
ready.
That's right.
Ooh,
You're
Stella.
not on
Strapping in.
cam though.
Yeah. I'm strapping
That's
in
huge.
for the control warrior matchup.
Oh, Ron, did you see it?
Oh yeah. Unknown entity. Getting those created by unknown entity. Card type invalid. Let's go.
Pretty okay Blade Storm. Not going to get much more value.
Yeah, that's the most value that Bladestorm's gonna get this game. So, honestly, yeah, Boom Squad or Plague of Wrath was actually both kind of nice.
Everything's going base way in this match so far.
So what do you think the game plan is from Skittles? How does Skittles get out of a situation?
Bottom right.
Against Big Warrior.
Oh, we burned twice now, Skittles. What you doing, baby?
And burn the sticky finger.
Yeah, that one's not that big.
Nah.
That's an okay burn.
Maybe you steal a Bulwark of Azeroth or something like that, but no.
I mean, you got your own.
Indeed.
All right, here comes the commencement. First commencement of the game. What do we pull? Deathwing. Mad aspect. Currently no answer.
Okay. We have the Blade Storm.
Oh, there's Bladestorm. It's hiding behind Silas and the
Yep.
coin. I missed it.
Could have also elected Skipper Silas with the coin, although probably better targets.
No, you need the armor gain. And there
I
are
think
definitely
this-
better
I think
targets.
the Silas is probably staying in hand until we find the Rattle Gore on the side of base.
Yep.
We also don't know yet, right, if Skittles happens to be playing a Silas OTK that also runs Cthulhu. It's possible there's
Right.
an Ash Tongue Slayer in this
Yeah.
deck.
Oh, another shoot lackey.
2 Mordens also interesting.
Yeah,
I
definitely
like
2
this
more.
one.
We can do 2 more the next turn, which is huge. I wonder if base is considering playing the other shoot lackey here with the shield block. Yep. Okay.
Go ahead and whittle that Bulwark down.
Yeah. Now that's bulwark down to 1 durability, so we should be able to punch face with big swings now in the big warrior. Not having to worry about those bulwark durability charges anymore.
Gonna have a Skipper Armorsmith turn here on the side of Skittles. Do you think we're gonna coin the Bloodsworn? Nah, we're just gonna Conserving the Bloodsworn Mercenary for most likely only Rattlegore this game.
Hey, 412 is pretty good though. Not as good as other 9-drops, but it should survive a lot of boards.
It will not survive a shield slam though.
Yeah, unfortunate. Skittle's really good at drawing double shield slam. Well, that's good news for base.
Ripper.
Oh,
Ooh. Huge.
That's quite the ripper.
Yeah. Unfortunately for base, this does make brawls for Skittles way better though.
It does.
Because now these 3/3s can win. Who's victorious? Alright, it's 3/3. And a damaged one at that.
Yeah,
Not that
it's
it
a
probably will matter.
huge outcome from a brawl from Skittles. As long as the 6/8 didn't survive, he was happy.
So base knows about Silas and SKItLLeZ, but she's just gonna jam it anyways, and this is now Skittles Rattlegore.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can play a Merc, or you can. I think
The hardest thing about it as well is that you have double Bloodsworn Mercenary in hand.
Can't
Yep.
you?
You
Yeah,
can
You can
skipper
immediately
Silas
copy.
coin.
You can immediately copy
Yeah.
the. Oh my god.
Yep, because we still have coin.
Oh wow. This is a
Wait.
monster play.
Wait. Did he mess this up?
No.
Is he giving him Silas? Yeah.
You
Not
could have given them
That big of a mess
It's
up.
not that bad, but I still rather give them the risky, unless he was just going for that clear.
I mean, Skittles did the important thing.
Yeah, steal Rattlegore.
Steal Rattlegore and copy it immediately. Insane.
And this is now all Skittles. Like, base has to deal with double Rattlegore, and this deck doesn't run silences because you run big minions to pull off your dimensional rippers and commencements. So
Wait, hold up, Tuna. Are you telling me that running
Yep.
an owl and Big Warrior is not the play?
all right, hear me out. We can play the new 2-mana neutral minion with Death Rattle, silence all minions.
Fancy.
Fancy. That's an okay pull,
Better
I guess.
stats.
But it's a 3/2 over a 2/1.
Smart.
Smart. Yeah,
That's
base seeing the
just a
writing on the
concede
wall.
from based, yeah.
And she knows there's no way to beat double Rattlegore, and she doesn't even know that there was a third one coming down the next turn for Skittles. So Skittles now going up 2-1, going into base's Rogue.
Yeah, this warrior is in a really high position to have a sweep on the hands, winning all 3 games that are needed for Skittles.
Huge win
Maybe
for
this
Skittles there. Yeah, just unfavored matchup too, but you know, when you steal Rattlegore and you copy it, you're in a good spot.
Yeah. I almost would have, because we saw the Silas game before on base side, I almost would have just not played Rattlegore until I saw it. But it's understandable to just say my opponent doesn't have this and we can win the game here.
Yeah, I mean, you, like, as a control warrior, you hold Silas the
absolutely.
entire
But like
time.
on the side of the big warrior, like if they're holding the Silas, then you're not losing the game. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's true.
Unless they get their own Rattlegore.
Very, very true.
We're going to see a Pharaoh Cat opening out of Based. Having a lot of cards for this Questing Adventurer.
This question is going to get nasty fast, but we have the Barov answer in hand and the Mauve Cthulhu as well.
I'm getting flashbacks to our game with Barov, Pussy Skipper.
It was Barov Broom, thank you very much.
It was Barov Broom.
But
your flashbacks right, man.
This is interesting as a decision point for Based as well. Given information that comes from Deck Tracker, she might be able to see, once again, Mauve Cthulhu is in hand, which can come down on 5, so this would be the turn that you have to get questing off, because you know it would just die to Mauve Cthulhu if you waited another turn. So all the more reason to just
this
go in.
was the turn anyways.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, this was a turn. We can
And
make
then
this
it's just
Edwin or questing
Skipper
like an
bear
8-8.
off, goodbye board.
Yep. Luckily, base has some good reborn minions, though. This Candle Taker come down next turn. Oh my goodness.
Double
Winged
Winged Guardian? Oh,
Oh.
that could be huge against Warrior.
Yeah, but this is one of one play here for Skittles.
Those cats are cheating.
Cheating cats.
Looks
I like this
base-
play from base to... Yeah, I like this plan from base, though, to take like the turn off from developing, just to get rid of that bear off, because a lot of minions from Rogue are like low health minions. So, oh, unknown entity, card type invalid.
Get him unknown.
Skittles out here cheating.
So it looks like
Nice.
we're going to go ahead and prep this and then get a Plunderer off here.
There's a chance we save the Plunderer if we got like Shoot Lackey. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I agree with that play. And base with the right positioning on this face is getting the Direwolf Alpha.
Also, smart just the ordering of that, because it's possible Miscreant gives Spell Lackey, and Spell
Wow.
Lackey could offer something that she wanted to discount even more than the Abyss there with the prep.
Yep.
But obviously I already had the game plan in mind before, and just wound up going with that.
The other like good thing but bad thing for base about that Barov Risky Skipper turn is at least there's a Risky Skipper gone from Skittles, which alone with Armor Smith are back-breaking combo turns for the Rogue. So, you know, she feels bad about losing the questing, but at least she knows one Skipper's down. Unfortunately for her, Skittles is holding the other Skipper already.
Plunderer coming down here, going into the 2-4 along with the Plunderer on board. Gonna take off that armor while we can. I think the entire game plan on the side of base is just play these Winged Guardians and kill Skittles. Like,
Oh,
how
100%. 100%. That's the game plan right now.
Yeah.
Is stick
how
with
does the
Guardians,
Warrior
punch
deal
face.
with double Winged Guardian is a huge question that's gonna need to be answered.
Shield slam
a-
this.
It's
Yeah,
an answer. Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
It's an answer that has to be like over like multiple turns though, which is the worst part. Like you go brawl one turn, like maybe Bladestorm another. Like it's not like Skittles will ever be able to answer both halves at the same time unless he draws double Bladestorm and knowing minions on base side is Winged Guardians.
Looks like we're not going to go with the Winged Guardian this turn, instead electing the Secret Passage.
Oh, backstab feels bad.
Brain Freeze is
Prep
okay.
feels bad.
Oh, there's a big Edwin though.
Yeah, looks like just an Edwin.
Was it a 10-10? 8-8?
It's either an 8-8 or a 10-10.
I think it's an 8-8. Only 3 spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This demands the Maw. For
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, 100%. This Maul was waiting for the next questing or Edwin, like nothing else.
We could be persuaded to Sticky Fingers Hero Power Shield Slam instead of Maw.
That's true.
Or just Armor Up Shield Slam, you know.
There's multiple different combos.
Yeah. We don't really want a Sticky Finger because we want to save the 3-2 weapon. There's the first Winged Guardian.
Yeah, and currently no answers here for Skittles.
It might have to straight up be a brawl.
I think you can take a few hits from this. You're at 37 arm or 37 health, going up to 39 if you press the button this turn. You're okay with 1 or 2 hits to possibly try to mount some sort of response to this. I don't think you have to overreact just yet on the side of Skittles.
Yeah, I think from base side, we're not going to play the second one until we see the first one get dealt with as well.
Yep. Oh, 100%. Because it feels so bad if, like, a Bladestorm comes down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's forward.
Oh,
Ahmet?
fancy. Always.
I think it's
open
Ahmet.
up.
Oh, yeah, my non-lifesteal deck. Yeah. Yeah, definitely Ahmet. Play a lot of lackeys, play a lot of low health minions. Ahmet's nuts. But just don't play it before you win Guardian, because it will lose health. Draw 2 here. Ooh, double cutting class. Okay. These are some pretty huge draws here for Skittles. See what he wants to do now. We're gonna brawl.
Thinking about, well, I mean, it might not work anymore, but maybe for the second Winged Guardian, the possibility of when that comes down right before it gets reborn, you play the Ahmet, and that's so dirty.
Yeah.
To summon the reborn instead of 1 health at 7.
All right. Here's my second Wing Guardian, Skittles. Deal with it.
And these Winged Guardians are so oppressive because they're also allowing base to just generate like hand advantage without having to throw things onto the board to try to pressure the warrior, which is
There's a
it
draw.
can't be understated.
Ooh, okay.
That is a great draw, huge draw.
Yeah, because we can go Owl into Maw.
Yeah. Or I'm trying to see if there's any blade storms we can do. We can owl. Yeah, owl maw's the best. We could have done a blade storm play if we wanted to take an additional 6, but I don't think it's worth it. I think the
No, not at 19.
Yeah.
Because you're also assuming, because you saw Brain Freeze, so you're assuming this is World Kick Rogue as well. So
Yep.
I don't want to be taking some extra damage when they could just generate a ton out of nowhere. All right, Wand Thief. Wand Thief's not a bad draw. Wand Thief is just chilling in the air. Okay, there it goes. He's a trash.
I guess we take Flame Strike or learn. Well, we could probably proc learn Draconic if we wanted to, but yeah, Flame Strike seems better.
Yeah, just in case Skittles somehow steals the board back, Flame Strike can help you get it back your way. And do we have a way? Yeah, so we can go Shield Block, Shield Slam, Blade Storm. Takes care of the whole board. Yep, and Skittles sees it.
Really nicely done by Skittles.
Mm-hmm. All right, Foxy Fraud, but we're just gonna Secret Passage. Where are our World Kicks? Oh,
There's
Base
one.
is running a Flick? Oh.
Fancy.
We actually saw this exact list from base last week going into Itachi. The Flick was in there as well then, so I think it is just a card that she hard runs in matchups in general.
Hear me out. We picked the recurring villain not to die. Oh, because we can discover Cold
Yes.
Blood off our World
Right.
Kicks.
Exactly.
Wonder if Base is gonna, if this Jandis somehow lives. Don't think it will. Like Togwaggle scheming the Jandis.
Yeah.
Like, not
Hard runners
awful
and
for
shadow
based
step
that she picked up J-Bar there off the Secret Passage, but drawing 2 Whirl Kicks and no combo cards to go along with them has to feel so bad.
Very rough, yeah. However, on the side of Skittles, he's not really doing much other than continuously answering board states. So if we could draw into those Whirl Kicks like that, we potentially
Let's go.
do some fun things.
Yeah, here we go. Start off with this Brain Freeze. No. Not what we wanted to see.
We've got some more
Oh.
things like that Swindle.
Swindle. Yeah. And we have the Shadow Step too, so we can pick up this World Kick. Head Crack. Oh,
Head Crack is actually great
nice
against Warrior.
Infinite damage.
Infinite damage.
Yeah. I mean, it technically is infinite damage, Ron.
It just might not matter.
Yep. So base playing this correctly, Shadow Stepping her World Kick first and then Head Cracking, you lose out on a combo card, but you save your World Kick. Which in the end run, it's going to be
you also do not overdraw this way.
Yep. Yeah, so a lot of different things that could have went wrong for base. She did it in a different order, but of course, base is base. Gonna do it in the right order. All right, that's a taunt, but base can get through that actually fairly easily. Start off with just a backstab just to get it out of hand if you want. Oh, we're gonna start with the Prize Plunder. Okay.
Ooh, what a huge pickup, the Kidnapper.
Oh, and another
Usually
Eviscerate.
so bad, but in this specific situation, it's
That
incredibly
is
good.
the best card you could have gotten off of that World Kick.
Yeah, this might just be game. That Kidnapper might have just sealed this game for base. I mean, we're sitting on another Abyss in hand.
Yeah,
this
we're
World Kick
gonna
go off
have
next
to
turn.
see an Eye of Cthulhu as an attempted board clear.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Skittles in a brutal spot right now. That card's not going to help.
Because there's 10 health on board plus face. Yeah, we got to punches. What do we even draw? Nothing? No pirates left? Oh, it doesn't kill anything. That's just going to do it on its own.
Yeah, wow. The Kidnapper coming in and sealing based a game that felt like it was going Skittles' way.
That was a thriller of a finish there right at the end.
Absolutely, it was. And it propels us into a Game 5 series.
What is this? Two of the best words in all of Hearthstone?
Now, normally I would scream it, but my roommate has worked 40 hours over the past 2 days.
Oh,
so I am letting her sleep. So that is why I've not been as excited tonight, folks. So I'm sorry if you weren't ready for it, but I'll try to do it in the best low voice I can.
And we do get to see the Demon Hunter here. Traditionally a very good matchup for the Rogue, I believe, right?
No, this is... Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I thought you said Demon Hunter.
No.
You said Rogue, but my brain was like, why do you say Demon Hunter?
Why did you say Demon Hunter?
Yeah. I've co-op a lot of these games with Ron. And Ron, what do we mull for?
We need Consume Magic as the Demon Hunter. If you do not find this card, Edwin and Questing will destroy you.
Yeah. It's Ron and I every day at 4 a.m. Where's our Consume? Where's our Consume?
There it is. Skittles picks it up at a very opportune time, and now can probably feel a lot better about whatever threats are coming.
Absolutely. And Base got a horrible Reborn minion this game, but it makes sense for the Reborn minions that Base got last game.
Absolutely. Balancing out the karma in the universe a little bit.
For Base, this hand's just kind of awkward because like you really don't want to go in with the questing, because you really can't. I mean, you could backstab, make it a 3/3, but that's so easily answered by the Demon Hunter. She's just gonna go for it. And if I'm Skittles, I'm just coining Marrow Slicering and punching this.
Yep.
There's no reason to waste his Consume Magic here. It's not threatening enough.
Conserve it for the Edwin or the second questing.
Yeah, exactly.
Considering the top deck, I don't like that because of how wide the boards that Rogue can make are. Yeah, elects to go with the Marrow. That I think is the better play. But props to Skittles for considering the other option.
He's like, well, maybe, and then he was like, no, it's Rogue.
Yeah.
Gonna see the Foxy Fraud come down here just to have some semblance of board pressure.
It's a really awkward, rough start for Base, just not finding anything she's looking for. And sometimes this happens in the Demon Hunter versus Rogue matchup, and Demon Hunter's playing beatdown right now, which means Base is in a lot of trouble.
Oh, a Secret Passage off the top is potentially huge.
Okay, World Kick. Shadow Step. Backstab. This screen's not bad with the Shadow Step. We at least get a ton of resources here.
Yeah. Yep. Just sad that we didn't find a combo card we could use with our World Kick to then Shadow Step the World Kick.
What? Hello? Oh, she just wanted to backstab out of the deck because it's just so horrible in this matchup.
Exactly. Yeah. You do not want to be drawing that late.
All right, let's see. It's probably just a lapidary punch face here from Skittles. Push 5, put a 5/5 on the board. Yeah.
Go face.
Ron's favorite place. Face. Nice, but this flick is huge, though. Killing off these lapidaries. The extra just face damage is now gone, but, you know, Soul DH still has a ton of it.
Yes,
And
it does.
Panther is a good place to start if we so choose. We can go Hero Power, Panther, draw, and then Restless Pursuit at the end of it. So I like starting Panther here. Just see what we draw. I mean, we're probably still going to Pursuit. But, oh, going face.
Going for
Ignoring the
Panthera
4/4.
last as well.
Oh, that was a horrible draw.
Pretty iffy. Skittles there having that
Yeah.
skull blocked as effectively as it is, but you know, top deck Jailer, and Skittles is very happy.
Or yeah, Twin Slice doesn't do it either because it puts the copy back over there.
We are trying very hard to get better Reborn minions, but it is just not happening.
Yeah, Cat's in full karma mode from last game.
Yeah. Remember when I gave you all those good minions? Yeah, here's some garbage ones. Although Temple Berserker is honestly not bad.
No,
Just 'cause
Berserker's
it's a
okay.
3/1. Murmy's trash, and so is Generous Mummy.
Yeah. Consume magic. Looking to.
He might just consume just to draw.
And you have to play Mystic though. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I mean-
think if he's consume magicking, it's because he wants to get the skull to the left side of his hand since he
Yeah.
knows he's playing Mystic this turn.
Oh, nice. And the Chaos Strike's actually huge. Able to keep drawing and pushing face damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Warblade's nice to see as well on Skittles' side. This is gonna be kind of close.
Okay, One Thief's a good start.
Huge. We could
Yeah.
find a Frost Bolt. Texas Blast is an answer.
I was gonna say it. I was thinking almost Deck of Lunacy.
I think a Texas Blast is definitely the take here, right? Because you're trying to race the Demon Hunter at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way that you don't race them. So
I think
it's
for
just
It
base-
shows you how horrifically bad Generous Mummy is too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even in
Yeah.
that spot, base is still like, I can't play this card. It's too bad. I'm gonna lose if I throw this out here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
and
Generous
the-
Mummy is a card that will single-handedly lose you games. The Blade Dance might be enough to just end the game by itself with the Eldrazi Warblades.
Massive,
Ooh,
yeah, massive.
Twin
Oh my
Slice.
god. So yeah,
Oh,
Skittles' hand is now all of a sudden insane.
This is almost GG. Is it?
It is GG.
No, we're off. No,
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 we're
the
not.
one,
We
the
have
one
Twin
maker
Slice
lived.
in hand.
Twin Slice
Yeah.
makes it GG.
It's
yeah.
game over.
I don't know why I thought the one maker was gonna die this turn, but yeah.
Wow, crazy series between Base
Oh.
and Skittles.
Did Skittles not take the win? Oh, okay.
No, he did. Yeah.
He did. Yeah. What do you mean, Ron? Hello, Ron?
Yeah. So congratulations to Skittles. Really, really solid win. 3-2 over Base.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
He definitely knows that Control Warrior deck very, very
an
well.
incredible win. Yeah, and Skittles actually is available. I didn't think he was going to be available for an interview, so I didn't even mention it here.
Oh, is he? I thought he's
It
at
turns
work.
out, yeah, he said that he is going to be available. So let me
Ooh.
Get him in
see
here.
if I can invite him real quick. Content Hub.
We might just have to switch out to like a DM.
It let me, yeah, I mean, we might have to, but it did let
Because-
me send an invite, so
Yeah,
we'll see if
okay.
he can reply on that.
He can't see this. He can't see us.
Oh, he can't actually, oh, because it's locked. Okay, he doesn't have access. Yeah, so we're going to have to
Yeah.
leave this call and do a new call then.
If he joins General, I think I can drag him in. I just have to see him. 'Cause I am a mod. I don't even see him on the right side. Where's Skittles? I don't even see him in
Skittles,
here.
where
Like,
are
it says,
you?
it says
Yeah.
he joined, but I don't see him on the list of people in. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Let's just join General and wait for him there.
Okay.
And we leave Leumer behind.
Leumer, he'll catch up eventually, right?
I'm right here. Don't worry.
Hey, there he is. Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, no Skittles yet.
Does not appear.
He's too excited. He's still yelling about beating his final boss.
I mean, yeah,
to 550.
that's
Hey!
base as a final boss. So
Yeah.
oh, we've got Skittles.
What
Welcome,
is
Skittles.
up?
Congratulations.
555 PR or 550 PR player.
Hey guys, thanks. What a series, eh?
Yeah, man.
that was
I
that
mean,
was a crazy series.
you know, we thought it was over there multiple times on that control warrior you had, but some very well placed. We're not going to mention your 2 burns.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but outside of those 2 burns, you actually did play it like very well. You used your removal very articulate. You used it. You didn't overextend with them. Like you're like, oh, well, is this board threatening enough? You know, you knew when to use it and how to use them, and accordingly to maximize your blade storms and your brawls and stuff like that. And you know that. Not to mention that you were able to steal a Rattlegore and copy it all in the same turn.
Yeah, that was absolutely massive having that turn come out.
Winning the unfavorable matchup there put you in a very good position for the series.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Were you what were you thinking there at the end of that Warrior Rogue game where you're just like, oh, she's got like double wing guardian. Oh, and now she's just comboing off of world kicks. I guess there's nothing I could do here.
Yeah, the having the double wing guardian was pretty huge for her. But to be fair, I had some pretty nutty turns with my control warrior and matches before that. So
yeah.
I can't really complain about the wing guardians.
Yeah, I feel like we
Not too
already
much.
have a highlight for next week's Hearth Center with that
Oh yeah,
Rattlegore Steel
that
copy
Rattlegore
play.
is
That was
crazy.
insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What else? I felt like I had another like specific question to ask you. Other people ask questions. I'll figure it out.
All right. So, anyway, I just wanted to have you talk about that a little bit because I feel like that was truly the turning point of the entire series. Warrior versus Warrior, and seeing Big Warrior had to be a little bit unsettling. I don't believe that matchup is very good for the Control Warrior. But tell me a little bit about like that situation right there. What were you thinking when you saw that Rattlegore come down too?
When I saw the Rattlegore come down and I had the combo in hand to steal it and copy it, the only thing that went through my mind was don't rotate the wrong way.
We actually thought that you did because we thought you'd prefer giving her the skipper over the Silas, but I mean the important part was just that you stole the Rattlegore. So you rotated right because you got Rattlegore. That was all that truly mattered. But
Yeah,
were you
I
ever
don't-
considering giving skipper over Silas or reasoning why you did it the other way?
Well, I don't know the exact interaction between rotation and the skipper activation itself. I'm not sure if the skipper activation goes off if you pass it off to your opponent.
Oh, so you
So
wanted to make
so if you-
sure, yeah, you guaranteed Rattlegore got damaged.
Yeah, and if I didn't, then I didn't have the opportunity to copy it, right? So
I love it.
A 4-4 and a 1-3, it wasn't really a big difference. So
Oh yeah, under that aspect, then you are 100% right because Risky Skipper does not go off because it's like it doesn't see it enter on its side of the board,
yeah,
so it
okay,
does not trigger.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured, but I wasn't too sure about it. But with copying and making 2 Rattlegores, there was no way that the big warrior could come back from that.
Yeah.
You're like, you can have your 4-4. I have 9-8s that come back.
Yeah. I think I also had the second mercenary in hand at the time too.
You did, yeah. You had double Merc in hand with it, so it was just like, oh, this game's just gonna be over real fast with all these Rattlegores coming down.
Yeah. I was actually super close to bringing Big Warrior myself this week too, just with the game
Nice.
plan they had, and then I changed it up a bit because I saw how good Paladin was into basically all of my lineup. So I decided to go with the Control Warrior instead.
You're like, well, let's not just lose the Pally. You know, let's just get that thing out of here.
Yeah, I happen to know that Base was bringing a very spicy Paladin too.
Oh, is it the obviously Paladin?
It was unfortunate that it was banned, but I
No.
won't give away Base secrets since
Yeah.
she did not get to
Oh.
queue that up. But
No,
I was a
sure
bit
it was the
disappointed to see
obviously
it banned.
Paladin.
She is also on my pro team, and she posted it to the pro chat right after the game was over.
Oh, nice.
Look
nice.
at what you banned.
Way to go, Skittles. But
Oh my gosh.
there is, so let's talk over the Quest Warlock bring. Why
Oh, yeah.
why that over your typical Galalock?
I've had a lot of success with it on ladder recently. It's actually what got me to legend this
Mhm.
month. It's just been really well. I shouldn't say really good. It's been good into the shaman and the rogues so far, and it just kind of she drew very well that first game with shaman, and all of the minions that she evolved into were all pretty beefy. So I didn't really have an opportunity to chain board clears.
Yeah.
There was
Okay.
a point at which I was almost able to stabilize, but then shaman just does shaman things and makes bigger boards, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I
think
thought you were just trolling us. You wanted to make sure that the stream crashed, and once you played the Brood Mother, it was gonna just ruin the whole spectate thing. It happens every time. It's so sad.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was bringing it for some entertainment value too, for sure, because it's not every day you get to see a Quest Warlock, right?
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
we
True.
love to see the different brings. This is always fun.
There was a spicy tech in there too, but it didn't pop up at all in the one game that it was played, so I won't expose it
Won't
until
divulge it.
later. But
good choice. Probably random Malagos, but who knows?
could be.
Listen, I only said that because I love Malagos.
Yeah, and it could work out with the nether breast too, right? So,
yeah, I mean that's what it was last meta. It was pretty much like that exact show, but like with Rain of Fires with it and
yeah,
Soul Fires, so you could just
I could
Malagos combo
definitely see it
people.
working. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Congrats on the win. Very tough, very well deserved 3-2 win here. Huge for MPH. Start off on a win this week after that first loss in a long time last week.
With a sub caveat.
With this, well, it says Quaz here is now officially on the team.
Oh, Quaz is now officially on the team?
That is correct. Yes.
Oh,
So,
that's big.
Take that, Leumer.
Yeah,
That's
take out that
big.
asterisk then.
Hey,
take out
that
that
asterisk
asterisk.
still exists because he was a sub last week.
Oh
so.
wow.
I mean, he became. Oh my goodness.
Technicality
All
of
right.
technicalities.
We'll argue this another day. But yeah.
But
Yeah,
congrats
huge.
on 550 PR as well, Skittles.
Mhm.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
Going to 4-0 on the hero season. NPH still a force.
Yeah, and what a final boss to have to get to the 550 PR for the first time in my career too.
100%.
Probably one of the toughest final bosses that you could see.
Yeah.
Oh, who am I
for
playing?
sure.
Oh, based? Oh, okay, good.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm
Yeah.
going next week. I'll hit it
Yeah,
next
yeah.
week.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
try again next week, guys. See ya.
It was actually pretty funny too, because at the start of the week, I assumed that I was still in the 2 seed because Pee Wee was 550 and ended up losing to Mr. Python last week.
Yeah.
And it ended up that I got just enough points to surpass him and be in the 1 seed, and not enough points to hit that 550 mark.
Ah.
Yeah, you're literally off by 1, right? Yeah, you're at 549. Yeah.
Now you just got to keep winning so you
Yeah.
you don't drop out of it.
I mean, you
Yeah,
guys
go
have been
below
playing
now.
musical chairs in that 1 and 2 seed for
Oh, yeah.
multiple seasons now.
Since we've started, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, keeping the undefeated streak alive, and hopefully I can win out the rest.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Any
good luck.
final
Absolutely.
shout outs for us, Skittles, or any last words you want to give before we wrap up the cast here for tonight?
Just maybe I'll call out Pee Wee and tell him to try and keep up.
Nice.
Nothing but teammate love here.
Awesome. All right, man. Well, congratulations again. Thanks for joining
Yeah,
us.
Yeah, thanks for having us on such short notice. Appreciate all you guys doing what you do.
Absolutely.
You're
All right,
welcome.
take it easy, guys.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, Skittles.
All right, and Tuna, Leumer, that is going to pretty much wrap up our extra long extended casting for tonight. We just had the one bar fight for you, but it did not disappoint, going 5 games. I know you guys had final words in Hearth Center, but any final words before we close out the THL casting for the night?
Do you just want me to repeat everything I said on Heart Center?
I was gonna say I think I got it pretty figured out.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for joining us.
Nice.
I was talking about all the upcoming shows. I'll say them again.
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, it bears mentioning. Anyone
yeah.
who might have not caught Heart Center and is tuning in for this, we've got some upcoming nice shows for you. Go ahead,
Yep.
Tuna.
Absolutely. Starting off, of course, we got Tavern Talk tomorrow with Dr. Feast and JR Juggalaw, the lawyer himself. Thursday, Throwdown is finally coming to you with the first matches of the season. The first matches in a very long time. We have a wild series of Doin versus Memnarch and a legacy match of G-Kick versus Risen. Friday Night Fights will return with a Hero Series match of Heatshock versus FBM2 at 8 p.m. And then 9 p.m. will be the first of the 4 finals for BGs. Saturday, Schoolstone is looking for matches. Salty Saturday is still looking for matches as well. Sunday Night Showdown will return at 9 p.m. For possibly with a match before that with the next iteration of the BG's lobby. And then Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern for Schoolstone, they will return with Diamond versus Quaz in a Legacy Gold match at 1 p.m.
Nice.
Awesome. All right. That's going to do it for us. Thank you again, as always, THL. We appreciate you. Hope you have a great night. See you all maybe tomorrow.
See you guys.
See ya.